When the news broke on BBC International this morning, the world fell silent for a moment. Millions of fans around the world couldn't believe their ears. Sam Heughan, the famous actor of the Outlander series, had undergone a 24-hour surgery to save his life due to serious complications from a rare disease. The news spread at a dizzying speed. Within hours, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook were flooded with hashtags. Pray for Sam, seek get well soon, Heughan strong. Many people were shocked, even thinking that this was just a false rumor. Sam, a strong man always appearing with a bright smile, a healthy body, and positive energy, was now lying in the intensive care unit. No one expected that behind that vibrant appearance he was fighting every second with death. Just a few weeks ago, Sam suddenly canceled a series of promotional events in the U.S., citing unstable health. His representative at that time only issued a brief announcement that Sam needed to rest due to exhaustion due to a very busy schedule. But, according to a private source from London Bridge Hospital, where he was rushed to the emergency room, the truth was much more terrible. Sam suddenly collapsed at his home in the UK in front of the panic of relatives and support staff. After examination, doctors discovered that Sam had a rare disease related to cerebral arteries, a problem that can lead to a fatal stroke if not treated immediately. The leading medical team from all over was urgently summoned. The surgery lasted nearly 24 hours with the participation of more than 15 experts, including a Swiss neurologist and a vascular surgeon from Germany. The whole team worked tirelessly in a breathless race to save Sam's life. What made fans even more moved was that Sam kept completely silent in front of everyone. Not a single complaint, not a single post complaining about his health. He still appeared happily in behind-the-scenes photos, short interviews. Only a very few people knew the truth, including Caitriona Balfe, Sam's longtime co-star and close friend. When she heard the news, Katrinas secretly flew to London, quietly postponed all her filming schedules to stay outside the ICU room. A hospital staff member said that she barely left the hallway for many days. She always had a small notebook in her hand, where she wrote prayers, memories with Sam as if to keep her hope from fading. The night Sam left the operating room, as soon as she saw the signal light, she burst into tears. At the same time, outside the hospital gate, thousands of people gathered in silence. They brought candles, flowers, and handwritten signs full of affection. A TikTok video quickly went viral showing dozens of fans singing Skyboat's song, the theme song of Outlander, as a collective prayer for their beloved artist. Finally, amid the storm of information, Sam's official account spoke up. He simply wrote, "I am still alive, and I am grateful to everyone. The medical team, my family, my friends, and especially you, the fans who waited for me. Life is a precious gift. Cherish every moment." The status was posted with a photo, Sam lying on a hospital bed giving a thumbs up and smiling slightly. It was a weak smile, but enough to melt millions of hearts with emotion. Doctors confirmed that Sam's condition was temporarily stable, but he still had to be closely monitored for at least the next 72 hours. Although the surgery was successful, the recovery process could last for months. Sam will be forced to put all his projects on hold this year, including an Outlander special and a major action movie due to shoot in Australia. A doctor on the surgical team said, "Sam is a fighter. His spirit is incredibly strong. We believe he will recover, but it will take time and a lot of patience." The intensive care unit was strangely quiet that day. Outside, light raindrops fell like tears from the sky, whispering something to the ground. Inside, Sam Heughan was sleeping soundly. His face was still pale, but the color seemed to be returning under the thin skin. His heartbeat was steady, a fragile but hopeful sign. Sitting by his bedside was Caitriona Balfe, as she had always been. No reporters had taken pictures of her in the hospital. On her personal page, she had been absolutely silent for 2 weeks. But for those who had witnessed it, they knew clearly Katrinas had been present for almost every important moment of Sam's life since that life-threatening surgery. "I don't need attention. I just need to be there." A nurse recalled her saying this. As soon as she heard that Sam had collapsed at home, Caitriona canceled all her filming schedules in Budapest and took the earliest flight to London, without prior notice, without following the list of relatives. But when she arrived, her worried eyes said it all. No one doubted that this was not simply a colleague visiting. The hospital staff were surprised to see a star like Katrina sitting on a hard plastic chair all night, not taking her eyes off the ICU door. At one point, Sam was unconscious for 10 hours. She just gently placed her hand on his arm, whispering words that no one could hear. "You are not alone, Sam. I am here." And then, on that fateful morning, when Sam opened his eyes for the first time after 24 hours of surgery, the first person he saw was Katrina. His eyes were heavy. His voice was so weak that it was just a breath. But when his lips moved slightly, "Kai," she burst into tears. Sam couldn't say anything more, but his eyes said it all. They didn't need words. There was an invisible bond between them, deep, quiet, and eternal. No fuss, no show, just devotion and loyalty to the point of sacredness. A rare feeling that only comes once in a lifetime. For those 2 weeks, Katrina lived as a part of the hospital. No interviews, no posts, no comments about Sam's health. Every morning she came early bringing books, fresh fruit, 2 cups of hot tea. One for her, one for him. She sat by the hospital bed, sometimes reading, sometimes writing a few lines in an old leather notebook. The head nurse of the ICU shared, "She doesn't ask for anything. Always gentle, always thoughtful. We've met many famous artists, but the way Katrina quietly accompanied us made the whole team emotional." Even though she wanted to keep it a secret, a small moment still leaked out. A fan accidentally took a picture of Katrina standing behind the glass door of the hospital room, her hand gently touching the glass as if she was praying. The photo quickly went viral and made the online community teary-eyed. This friendship is too beautiful to just be a friendship. They don't need to say, "I love you," because they live it every day. Those comments flooded under the hashtag #CheekShardKate and Sam Forever, which unexpectedly returned to the top trending position after more than a year of absence. As Sam's condition improved significantly, he was moved to a private room. One quiet afternoon, he was able to hold his phone for the first time since surgery. And the first status made everyone's heart stop. "I used to think I was strong. But no, I am strong because of her. Thank you, Caitriona, for everything." The status accompanying the photo, a male hand holding a female hand, the IV still attached to the wrist. Their faces were hidden, but the world knew it was them. When Sam was completely out of danger, Katrina left the hospital to return to work. Before she left a small card by his bedside. "You are the reason I have never lost faith in humanity, in this chaotic entertainment world. When you are well, we will walk together in the sunshine. Just the two of us. No one needs to know." Sam read the words, then smiled. A weak smile, but warmer than any stage light he had ever stepped into. Some love blossoms from friendship, and if you are lucky enough, it will never end. Perhaps at that moment a new journey quietly began. Today, we are not just praying for a star. We are praying for a person, a strong, sincere, inspiring soul. Sam Heughan, who brought the world unforgettable performances, is now going through the most difficult days of his life. After a 24-hour surgery, he is in a hospital room fighting with all his strength, faith, and a heart that never gives up. We cannot be with him, but we can send our prayers, spread hope, and spread love, just as he did to the world. Take a moment of silence. Write a little message. Share your light, your kindness, and your faith that Sam will come back stronger, brighter, more alive than ever. Because people like Sam never give up. They are a smoldering fire, and with our love, that fire will never go out.